start with this, man. On the bingo card, to not have Luke Henman in a fight, that cost, I don't think was checked before the game, but it's good to see you mix it up, man. What's
Yeah.
happening there?
Yeah, I mean, I've been known to mix it up a little bit. I think that's my 6th or 7th in my career so far. So, when the time's right, I like to, mix it up and show a little jam, I guess. But no, I just didn't really like the hit on Winterton, and uh, you know, asked him to go, and he said yeah. So, wasn't like a McKinnon Gallant fight, but it was all right.
Luke, obviously a very good stretch for the team right now. I think you guys have points in the standings on like 10 of the last 11. Is this the best stretch you guys have had this season, and what do you attribute to that?
Yeah. I think all year we're just trying to like build a culture and build an identity, and I think lately we've been doing that. There's been guys coming in the lineup, guys coming down from Seattle, and I think everyone's just kind of buying in. The group has a lot of confidence. We have a lot of swagger, and I think when we go out there, we expect to win, and I think it's we've gotten the results, so it's been good.
It seems like with so many guys playing in Seattle for the first half of the season, it allowed some of the younger guys bigger opportunities and helped them maybe get a little more comfortable on the ice. Would you say that's the case?
Yeah. I think obviously, we have a lot of really good young guys. And the biggest thing for young guys is just to play, like get the confidence, get the touches, get the ice time, get the speed and timing of the game. And you can really see, Morrison, Winterton, those guys, like they're really starting to get used to the league. They make a lot of good plays. Ryder too. Ryder's been unreal lately. So it's good to see. And, it comes from the leadership group, they kind of lead the way. And, yeah, but there's definitely a bright future here with those young guys.
So wanted to ask, you guys just seemed like the first period couldn't really get the offensive rhythm going. Only 4 shots in the period, but the second period was kind of like night and day. What would you attribute to what happened there?
Yeah, obviously, we didn't execute like we wanted to in the first period. Steska made a lot of really, really good saves. And then I think, we kind of regrouped in the second. The power play regrouped. They went out and got a couple big goals and just kind of gave us the momentum. And we just kind of, carried it on from there and got the job done.
Luke, is this a statement, the way you went up to Calgary earlier and played well and now played 2 back-to-back here? Is this a statement to let them know that they're not going to be able to push you guys around?
Yeah, I mean, we've obviously played, it feels like we've played them 100 times in the last 2 years, which, we have, and we don't really like them. They don't really like us. It's always a good game. It's always a good matchup, and, we've been getting the results against them lately, but, we know that the next time we play them, it'll be another war, and after that, it'll be they're a really good team, and, they're always fun games to play.
You're coming on this year a lot like you were last year once you got settled in here after the building opened, and now you guys seem to be a lot like last year. Does it feel that way?
Yeah, I think, the thing about this team that reminds me of last year is just kind of the swagger that we have, the confidence that we build, and we just kind of go out there and expect to win and know that if we play our game, we're gonna get the results most nights. So definitely, I think it's just a confidence and a swagger thing. Starts from up top, the leadership, all the way down to the young guys. So it's just fun coming to the rink every day with this group, and we love competing and battling with each other.
Last year it was Joey Decord in net. This year you got Driggs and Stez, and it looks like you haven't really missed a beat. Is that attributed to your goaltending coach?
Yeah. Zuli does a great job, obviously. But those are 3 really good goalies. They've been good goalies their whole career, and Driggs is, whether he's up in Seattle or he's here, he's been great all year. He gives us a lot of confidence back there, and I think Stez, once he got over here and got used to the North American ice, he's been unbelievable lately, and we have a lot of confidence in him, and we feel really comfortable when he's in the net. So who's ever in there, we feel comfortable, and we try to play hard for them.
What's it like being a new dad? I heard you just got a puppy recently.
Yeah, I did. It's I got him a couple weeks ago. It's a lot of work, but he's the best. I can't wait to go home and see him.
What's his name?
Kai. Yeah, he's a
Takes
cat.
care of them more than you or Shay?
My girlfriend takes care of him way more, and he likes her way more than me so far. But I'm working on it. Yeah, yeah, I'm trying. I'm doing my best. He knows a few tricks already, so he's smart. He's a smart little guy. All good? Thanks, guys.
Henny took mine, so.
Really nice win tonight, man. Your teammate, as you may have heard, puppies aside, used the word swagger on upwards of maybe 8 different occasions. But to be honest, the second period, that is a very applicable word as you guys pulled away, especially on the latter end of back-to-back nights against a good team. You definitely see a lot of confidence, and I think swagger is an applicable word. Is that what you felt on the ice for you guys?
Yeah, for sure. I think the first period kind of was a little sloppy. Nothing really happened. 0-0 game, and maybe they outplayed us a little bit in the first, but we knew we didn't have our best, and it was a great response by us to go out there and just come on the attack and take control of that game. And they're a good opponent, and back to back is a tough night. So for us to go out and do that, I think that was a good statement win for us. And things have been going good lately, and just keeping that momentum rolling and playing with confidence is so huge in this sport. So just got to keep rolling with it.
Yeah, confidence would seem another good word. 7-game point streak. You can just see it. You can just see that the way that you guys are playing now with the confidence, a good time in the season with all these games, and you've got a nice break coming up after Saturday. But you can see it from just watching you guys play. I mean, from your spot on the ice, and you kind of feel that coming together and starting to swell.
Yeah, absolutely. We feel it in the room. It's a good thing to have, and we're all positive, staying on each other, and demanding the most. So when you have confidence and you have the group that we have in that room, it's a pretty deadly combo. So we just got to stick with it, not get too ahead of ourselves, keep doing the things right that got us in this position, and the sky's the limit for this team.
Seems like there's been a bunch of different guys who contributed goal-wise, but when Max scores or you score, like your two really, really good goals tonight, the second one that you scored, it's pretty emphatic response from you. To me, and I think a lot of us, like that seems like the tone setter. When you two guys scored, a couple of the other veterans as well, that's when the momentum really seems to surge.
Yeah, I think we went, I don't know exactly, a couple games though without getting a power play goal. We struggled on the power play in the first period. We couldn't even break it in. It's very frustrating. I think it led to a lot of momentum for them. We're kind of rotating units there. Nobody was getting anything going, and we took it personal. We sat on the bench, like, let's bear down and make a difference here, and we went out and did that. So we try to lead by example and go out and play hard and do things to make a difference. And the power play's job is to get momentum for the team, whether you score or not. So to go out there and get one at that point in the game, I think was pretty big.
It's obviously a really good stretch, as has been pointed out. Do you think this is the best stretch you guys have had this season with the way you guys are playing?
Yeah, for sure. Our season kind of was up and down here and there, playing well. Then we'd have a bad game, but things are rolling right now, and we're confident in the room. So got to keep it going.
How much does the second season here change things? Both in living here and being in the Coachella Valley in general, and we've got puppies coming in and things like that. So it says something. How's the feel? How's it change for you?
Just a sense of comfortability. We're all familiar with the valley now. We all know everything. Have a lot of things we like to do in the valley, places we like to go, and playing in front of our home crowd is second to none. There's no better spot in the league, truly, and we love being here. So just trying to build off of everything we've built and keep going.
Andrew, now that you've built the way you have, and you've got the confidence and the swagger, how do you keep that with 30 plus games to go or something like that?
We just keep rolling, keep doing what we do. We didn't get here by accident. We didn't get here, just messing around and doing the wrong things. But I think our staff preaches a lot of the right things that we need to do. They're pretty honest with all the systems and stuff like that. And then we work hard, and we're a super competitive group. I think we've gone over this a lot last year with how competitive our team was, and it's no different this year. And we're a really close group in there. Some people probably would think we're really hard, and we're just a group of brothers. We played golf the other day at Bighorn, and I think our caddy must have walked away saying, "These guys are a bunch of idiots." Like I thought they're gonna fight each other a couple times during the round, but it's just little stories like that of how competitive we are, no matter what it is. And I think that's a really important thing to have in a group, and it definitely translates out on the ice. And when you're super competitive and really driven and want to win, it shows out, and the results speak for themselves.
When you're playing confident like you guys are right now, is it Firebirds hockey, or are you adjusting to the teams that you play, or doesn't it really matter?
I don't think it matters. I like for us to focus on ourselves and focus on what we do, let other teams adjust to us and our game. So when we're playing fast and making the right decisions, making plays, and we have so much skill and offensive ability on this team. So when we're playing the right way, I think it's hard to play against us, and we just got to stick to that and keep it moving.
So since you brought it up, who's the better golfer?
Well, there's only one answer to that. Like I said, we're competitive. I think we got a group of maybe like 5 guys who compete for it, but
It's on record.
yeah.
So Andrew, tonight you were on the line with Max and Cole, and you guys have been on the line together before, and you guys have had some really good results. What is it that you like about playing with those guys?
I think just building the chemistry with those two. I think our lines were switching a lot at the start of the year. We had guys going up and down, called up. We had injuries, a lot of stuff. So our lineup was changing so much, and now we've had a little stretch together, built the chemistry. Lindy makes a lot of really good plays. He knows where guys are on the ice. He doesn't even have to look sometimes. And Max is nose first, gets in the dirty areas, gets us pucks, and we like to joke around that we give Max a wide open net a lot of the times, and he should take us out to dinner once in a while. But he does so much for the line, works so hard, gets us pucks, knows how to score, gets in those areas, and is really good around the net. And I like to think I bring a mix of playmaking and scoring, and I just think the combo of the three of that, it's been a lot of fun to play with those guys, and hopefully we keep rolling here.
It's pretty dynamic what the three of you guys bring. Really tough for any defense, I'd imagine, in the American Hockey League to defend against that.
Yeah, you could just ask Riker in practice. It's pretty tough for our D as well. But when we get going, we like to let them know as well when we're going. So I think that gets under some guys' skin.
Thanks, Andrew. They gave the caddy a bigger tip, right? When you're in
He was
here,
at the game. He was up in Glasgow, and that's
The caddy was?
Yeah, he was. He was loving it.
Sure, yeah, good seats. That's funny.
So,
Oh, sure, man. Riker, good to have you back here for however long that may be. Nice win tonight, man. If you are just here for what is ultimately a short time, these games and the All-Star game, what do you hope to use this time for?
Yeah, honestly, just to work on some little things. I mean, I wasn't playing too much up there, so just coming back and getting some minutes, just to touch up on some things and build the confidence.
Yeah, it's always an interesting question to be like, would you rather be up there and some games you play, some games you don't, or would you rather be here where you can play and star all the time?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough because obviously the NHL is where you want to be. So I mean, that's kind of a tough question. The NHL is obviously the end goal.
We're asking, you may have overheard, we were asking some of the other guys just about this stretch you guys have had. Won 8 of 11 and had points in 10 of 11. What can you say about this little stretch you guys have? It seems like it's really kind of throughout the season and really starting to put it all together now?
Yeah, I mean, just over the 2 games I've been here so far, seems like the guys are playing hard. Not sure how it went over in Austin. Obviously, they got a win there, but I mean we've been playing great, some good hockey. We're playing hard into our system, so that's kind of been giving us success so far.
Riker, you got a chance with the Winter Classic up in Seattle, and now you get a chance to play in the AHL All-Star Game. Your thoughts on that?
Yeah, obviously it's an honor to get to represent our team at the All-Star Game. It should be a good time. Not as far of a flight as we did last year.
Where was it last year?
Laval.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good map, but yeah, that would seem closer.
Awesome. We good?
Yeah,
Sweet.
Good.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it, man.
Country roads. You know, we were singing it. It's sadly enough that we're singing country roads, and I have to think of you guys. Like maybe that's what you wanted.
Well, yeah, I mean, the request was acquiesced, almost verbatim. I think.
It was. I might have even mentioned that score. Might have mentioned 5-1, and you said it, I think. But yeah, good job.
Thank you. I don't know if it was less stressful for you, but certainly come the second period,
Yeah, I think the first kind of was a little bit of like the game before. They're a good team. They come hard. They're deep, pinch down the walls, and it was all of that in the first period. And it was, but that's how we expected it. We knew it was going to be a tough game. They're a good team, and we knew it was going to be a tough game. And I think in the second, the power play kind of took over the game, and we score at the end of a power play, and then I think that was Max's goal a couple seconds after the power play, and then we got two more with Potsy's power play goal, and then John Hayden's, and went from there. We'll come back to you. Scott has one.
Yeah, Coach, the veterans kind of led the way again. In a back-to-back situation like that, does everything need to be said, or they just step up and do it?
Like sometimes in a back-to-back, playing a lot of hockey, you're just concerned about the energy level of the team. But I think with Calgary as your opponent and the team, we've butted heads with seems like a lot, and we know they're a good team, and I like it wasn't a challenge for our guys to get up for playing these guys.
Last year it was Joey Decord. This year it's kind of a tandem, but the goaltending's solid. You attribute that to your goaltending, Coach?
I have to. I actually have to. Collins had a chance to work with a number of different guys, and last year we went through a stretch where we had 3 or 4 different goaltenders and in the net, and Kirk Gibson. Wow, that's just my personal favorite athlete of all times, but. Christopher Gibson, coming in this year, it's Driegs and Stez, and we get Laffer and Mo, and they've all kind of seemed to be able to play their best hockey under Collins' tutelage, and I don't think you can look away from how Colin deals with them, how he works with them, and how he gets them to be at their best is you can't overlook that.
Riker's going to play in the All-Star game and represent you. He seems like a great representative.
He's a great kid, and I think we'd like the representative of the Firebirds to be kind of embody Firebird hockey and Riker does that. Riker does that in spades. Yeah, we've over the course of the last 2 months talked about this a little bit, and I think we needed to get into a struggle to find our best hockey, to find how this team is going to play, and I think over in November and December we were in that struggle and in that fight, and the guys over the last I kind of go back to the Abbotsford games in Abbotsford. We had 2. I think it was December 8, 9, or 9 and 10 in that range, and the guys over that stretch, 2-month hockey, started to play some consistent hockey night in and night out, and the results are showing for the group.
You scored 5 goals, obviously a lot of participation, different players. That seems super exciting. It seems like it would create a lot of energy. At the same time, it's just a win. So I'm kind of wondering, when you get those types of wins, they really treat it differently, or do you allow the enjoyment maybe a little bit longer in a sense of that type of win?
I I we don't want to be a team that relies on one guy and one dude to do the scoring. We don't want to look at Potsy to do all the scoring for us, or Max McCormick or Shane Wright. Like, we want to be a good hockey team top to bottom. And so when you see a game like tonight where Max scores and Potsy scores and John Hayden scores and Luke Henman makes a great play to get Ryan Winterton's goal. Like, everybody on the bench is excited about that.
Speaking of Luke Henman, he steps up and does what he has to do after Ryan Winterton takes a hit that he didn't like. What was the response on the bench to that?
What are you talking about? Luke fighting?
Yeah.
Luke's tough. Luke's tough. Luke, he's actually, like, going back 2 years. Like, Luke led our team in majors in Charlotte for the first 30 games or something. He had a couple fights, and like I think that's the guys absolutely love that Luke stepped up. Luke, did that, and they love it when he makes that play to Ryan Winterton at the end of the game. Like, I think that's what makes our team special, is that everybody is rooting for each other, and we're all genuinely excited and pleased for someone else's success. And Luke fighting there, just it energizes the whole team.
This pocket of games yesterday, tonight, obviously, then you got Saturday, and then a lot of days off. Like, a lot of days off. Heading into these games, you guys have any discussion amongst your team? So this is a great opportunity. We're now back in first, heading into these. We're gonna be at home for a while, on top of the division where we belong. Like, let's grab these three. Let's grab all three of these, and then head into our break that way.
We had a discussion after at the halfway point. So we just played 42 tonight. So after 36, the guys, the team, we had a discussion about where we were at, and we've the guys have set some pretty lofty goals for where we want to go, and I would say at the 36 game mark we weren't there yet, and so I wish we weren't on pace for where we want to go, and so I think I don't want to say at that point in time it was a turning point, but it was a restatement of we still have a lot of work to do with our play and with the games that we got coming up, and it happens to fall the last going into the break here. The guys have worked.
And then you got the first three goals tonight were that line with Lindy and Posse and Max. I know you've run with that line before. What does that line give you guys? It seems like that's a pretty dangerous line to bring a team in the American Hockey League to deal with.
Yeah, we started with that line at the beginning of this year, and I think they expected to have success. They had success in the past, but it didn't come early on in the season. I think they have come to realize that they have to, in order for it to be successful, they have to put in the work. They have to, they have to. It's not going to happen. They have to. Didn't quite get that out. I didn't. There was no full word there. They have to put in the work, and I think over the last little bit here, you've seen that from them, and when they do that, they might be the best line in the league. Poof.